He's a little kind of medium well done, but he's a very important player for this Utah Hockey Club. And away we go, Kenny.
Zibanejad wins the faceoff. He won 10 of 13 on Friday night. Starts the game with Panarin and Cooley. Gavrikov and Fox on defense. Shot by Gavrikov, misses the net. Starting lineups presented by Ram. Here's Peterka for the Mammoth. And that's stopped by Shesterkin as Hayton gets knocked to the ice for Lafreniere. Now Hayton finds the puck for Utah. Outlet pass carried across by Nate Schmidt. Dropping it back off for a shot by Gunther. Metropolitan area trip for the Mammoth. They beat the Islanders 7-2, lost to the Devils 4-1. Tanev over for the Mammoth. Here's DeSimone, long shot. He scored the game winner against the Rangers earlier this season in Salt Lake. He will be heading to Milan next month.
Good for Mika.
Now here's Keller. Look to go up top on Shesterkin. Schmaltz works the puck back out for Schmidt. Schmidt unable to connect with Keller. So Mika Zibanejad, our Cadillac trivia question, he's second all time in franchise history with the 4 5-point games. Shot by Schmidt, blockered aside by Shesterkin. Rempe with the outlet pass for Bleed. Into the Utah zone. Bleeded with a shot of the save by Vejmelka. Now Zibanejad. Here's Soucy. Soucy with a shot. Deflected. Save by Vejmelka. And he gathers it in. Now Perreault in for the Rangers. Dylan Gunther across for DeSimone. Back for Gunther. Fires wide. Now Carcone out to the point. Shot by Marino. Blocked. McBain couldn't get it through, and then a backhand shot by Boot missed the net. Carcone out in front to McBain. Marino hit by Rempe. Puck carried across by Stenlund. Now Tanev back for Schmidt. Blocker save Shesterkin. Puck knocked down by Panarin. Here's Lafreniere. Unable to get it deep. Gunther back the other way for Utah. Gunther shoots, saves Shesterkin. Works the puck out of trouble. Knocked away from Trocheck by Sergachev. Here's Keller, cross ice, and Krause. Shots now 10-3 Utah. Under 3 to play in the first period. And Igor Shesterkin has got to the Ranger locker room. Snyder for Cooley. Oh, the save by Vejmelka.
Well, terrific stuff. Talk about hockey being a team sport. Well, the cancer research, cancer treatment, team sport.
Shot by Fox, handled by Vejmelka. Cooley takes Hayton to the boards. Gavrikov and Gunther battling. And now quickly into the Ranger zone. It's Peterka in with a shot of the save by Quick.
As Gavrikov pinches down, there are 3 Rangers trapped. You just cannot get trapped at that offensive blue line with the top 6 Utah forwards.
Trocheck and Gunther to the left of Quick. Quick on a relief of the injured Igor Shesterkin. Here's Durzi through the crease. Puck comes to Sergachev. And now Peterka. Peterka with a shot. And now Sergachev and Lafreniere. Radish in behind the Utah net. Marino comes over, Dowling there as well. Final minute of the period. Stick save made by Vejmelka on Snyder. Played by Panarin. Zibanejad for Gavrikov. 10 seconds. Gavrikov goes to the backhand and is stopped by Vejmelka.
And Jonathan Quick tagged off the bench due to the injury to Igor Shesterkin, and according to the Rangers PR staff, Igor will not return.
But they're just 11, 18, and 3 since. Here's Gunther from long range, and the save through traffic made by Jonathan Quick.
We made the note in the first period too. This Utah team has no hesitation to throw the puck towards the net.
And now Boot for Carcone. Here's McBain. Boot driving to the net. Collision with Quick. And the net. Puck picked up by Panarin. Team skate 4 aside. Gavrikov. Zibanejad moves in. Stopped and then throws it off the side of the net.
stick of Panarin as Mika comes up the ice. He's going to get the puck from Gavrikov, and that big 6'3" left leg. Nice little touch pass off the foot, off to the forehand, and outstretched.
It's controlled by the Mammoth. Schmidt looks to clear, held in by the Rangers. Here's Trocheck. Back across. Zibanejad in front, score! What a setup! Alexei Lafreniere, the finish! Rangers score on the power play and lead 1-0.
That's Fox off the boards. He keeps the puck alive. Now the Rangers get a chance to set up. You go east-west. Stick on the ice by Lafreniere, who may have had his best game as a Ranger all season in Miami. He gets on the board here in the power play with...
Pass out of the reach of Rempe. Now sent along by Vakanainen. Dowling finds the puck behind the net. Out in front. Oh, big stop by Vejmelka. Zibanejad over to help. Zibanejad has now been a part of the Rangers' last 6 goals. 5 in Miami and 1 here tonight. Now Gunther. Schneider hustling back. Gunther stop, rebound, score. Quick made the initial stop. And then Gunther, we talked about that quick release. It's his team-leading 21st goal of the season.
Well, we also talked about the trouble the Rangers had. Right at the offensive blue line, it gets misplayed between Panarin and Fox. And if it's the one guy, it's going to make you pay.
Couple of defensemen, Cole and Sergachev. Rangers control. Here's Zibanejad. Panarin blocked off by Stenlund. Panarin with it once again. Switching spots with Zibanejad. Shoots! Score! Trocheck in front, setting the screen. Rangers have their second power play goal. It's Trocheck on the redirect. 2-1 Rangers, and the power play will continue.
As right there, Stenlund almost had it out, but no panic from Panarin. To the net, deflection, 2-1, and you still have power play time. Nice job by Vinny Trocheck. On top, the Ranger power play.
Trocheck lets it go through to Panarin. Penalty time winding down. Give and go. Here's Panarin down low in front. Oh, glove save! Big stop by Vejmelka. As we begin the third period, Kenny Albert, Dave Maloney, John Giannone, Vincent Trocheck with the go-ahead goal for the Rangers on the power play. Alexei Lafreniere with a power play goal as well. Tried to get it through to McBain. Rangers able to break things up. Dowling couldn't get it deep. Here comes Carcone, cutting wide. Carcone to the net, he scores! Michael Carcone ties the game at 2.
Out of the danger zone. It doesn't get deep enough. Give Carcone credit. He uses his backside wonderfully effectively against Vakanainen, who just gets himself extended, but he doesn't have enough strength. He's just not in strong enough position.
Now Krause with it. Cross-ice pass, and the save by Quick on Schmaltz. Puck is loose, and the Rangers clear. Carries the puck back out. Now it's Zibanejad down low. Out to Fox. Now Zibanejad off the post. Puck cleared by Marino. Deflected off the glove of Krause. Cleared by Soucy with 2 seconds. And we are headed for overtime here at Madison Square Garden. Mammoth 5-3 in games that have gone to overtime. Rangers 5-5. JT Miller not in the lineup, has 3 of those overtime goals. Rangers start with Zibanejad, Panarin. Here's Schmaltz. Schmaltz sending it back out. Return pass broken up. Krause with it for Schmaltz in front. Score! Durzi, the overtime winner. The Mammoth defeat the Rangers 3-2.
And overtime, or in regulation, and Durzi's going to have an easy one here. Just really good movement as What happens here too is Panarin gets upended and he's no factor, right? He's just no factor. Durzi and he collide, and Durzi's momentum